Welcome everybody to Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game 2. I'm your host. I'm not going to give away my real name, but you get the point. Today I'm going to be doing a starter guide for new Supercross fans. Basically, if this is your first season watching, this is the video for you. If you've been watching as long as I have, you can still watch and see what I'm going to say. Anyway, let's get to the video. Thank you for clicking on it. I hope you enjoy it. Today, as I said, I'm going to be doing a starter guide. So basically, like I said, if this is your first season, sorry if the engine sounds are knocking or drowning out my bike, my voice. Sorry about that if that's happening. Anyway, yeah, today, for the third time, I'm gonna say this, hopefully this is the last time, this is your guide to Supercross. Let's get started. So, Supercross, this is basically what it is, right? Obviously this is a video game right here. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna put real footage of the game, of races in. Basically, Monster Energy Supercross is a world-class sport where you have the best riders in the world competing on a very tight technical rhythm section, jumps, triple jumps, the whole 9 yards basically. The hardest sections, it's basically, it can be described as the hardest track a rider could face. As you can see, I'm not very good at this. This is the second Supercross game, if you didn't know. And yeah, so as I said, Supercross, world-class sport, a bunch of different guys. You're gonna get, this is the top rider right here. This is the most favorite rider right here, Eli Tomac. He actually will not be on a Kawasaki. He'll be on a Yamaha, which is the blue and black bike. I don't think I need to dumb it down that much, but who knows. I know Hayden Deegan and the Deegans have brought a lot of following, so I'm just going to assume that everyone is going to watch this season. So yeah, a night practice, a day of practice consists of a free practice, and 2 qualifying sessions. The qualifying section, whoever, the top 40 make it to the night show, and the rest will basically go home. Hold on. There we go. I need to be careful with the cameras here. The rest will go home. The night show consists of 2 heat races, a LCQ and a main event. The top 9 transfer from the heat races, and then you get, so 2 of them, so you'll get 18 into the main, and then the rest will go to the LCQ, and the top 4 will go into the main event. It used to, before 2013 was the last year they did this, but they used to only have, how many was it, 2? Yeah, they used to have 2 guys go through the LCQ into the main. So that's the LCQs are normal. I'm just gonna put this out here. The LCQs are pretty much the best races of the night, in my opinion, because let's be real, a lot of money is on the line if you get into the main event. So if you got a guy in 5th and he is catching up to 4th, which is the last transfer spot, then you're set up for something pretty wild most of the time. Most of the time, especially on the last lap, I believe those races are 5 minutes plus a lap. Not even 5 minutes. It's like 3 minutes. I don't really pay attention to that. Sorry about that. Usually the last lap, it gets really insane. Yeah, so then there's that, and then the main event consists of, we'll get in the other classes, but the main event is everyone together, and that's where the points will be paid. So basically, if you're going to a Supercross race, you're not just seeing the main event, unless there's a format like the Triple Crown, which we'll touch on later. you are basically seeing, I believe I counted 8 races or something. I think it's like 8 races in total. And the reason it is 8 races because there are 2 classes. There is this class right here, the 450cc, which are the bigger bikes, and then there's the lower class, the 250cc, and the 250cc class is divided up into the regional coast, the regional championship. So you have one on the east, one on the west, and it's very hard to predict who's going where, what riders are going where, because the teams literally don't announce what coast unless you're me and have inside information. Sorry, I can't give that out because it is a little bit top secret. I have information on one rider, but can't give that out. I'm sorry about it. You have these teams who don't announce what coast each rider's on until we literally get to Anaheim 1. Anaheim 1 is the season opener, and Salt Lake City is the season finale. It used to be Las Vegas. Sam Boyd Stadium got torn down, and the Raiders are not allowing any motorsports to go to the new Allegiant Stadium, which I think is trash in my opinion. Look at me coming through the field though. What else? So the 250cc main event is, so the heat races and the LCQs are the same length, 5 minutes and I believe 3 minutes. Don't quote me on that. And then the 250cc main event will be 15 minutes, and the 450cc main event will be 20 minutes, and that's all with 1 lap. So as you can see on the top left of the screen here, I'm playing a main event in the 450cc class. Once that timer gets down to 0, it will go to 2 to go, and then you'll have an extra lap. And it's the same in real life, guys, so don't worry about it. It's the same. What else should I touch on? There is a random format here called the Triple Crown. For 2022, it will be at 3 events. It will be at Glendale, Arlington, and St. Louis. The Triple Crown events consist of 3 main events. The night show qualifying consists of the normal qualifying plus an actually like it's 4 o'clock I believe, afternoon LCQ. And basically the night show consists of 3 main events for each classes, I believe 8-minute main event for the 250cc class, and a 8 minute main event for the 250cc class, and a 12-minute main event for the 450cc class. And they do this 3 times, and they go by Olympic scoring. So whoever has the lowest score of the night, basically first place pays 1 point, second place pays 2 points, etc. Just go down the list. Whoever has the lowest scoring points wins the overall and gets to 26 points on the night. 26? I know it recently changed. I believe it is 26. Riders you will see compete. For the 250cc class, I'm not even going to call it for each coast, but some of the riders you'll see on whatever coast because they decide what coast they want to be on. So you'll see Jet Lawrence, Hunter Lawrence, so the Lawrence brothers. You'll see Austin Faulkner, the rookie, Jet Reynolds. You'll see Seth Hamaker, Cameron McAdoo, who had a wild crash last year, 2021. Somehow got up from it, and raced again. You'll have, who else? Then you'll have the reigning champions. So the reigning champions, whoever wins the championship from the previous year, will run a number 1 plate. So that will be Cooper Webb, Colt Nichols, and Justin Cooper. But the catch is in the 250 class, Justin Cooper and Colt Nichols Cooper needs to race the West Coast, and Colt Nichols needs to race the East Coast to have the number 1 plate. If they race the opposite coast, they run number 32 and 45, I believe Colt Nichols is this year. So yeah, they have to race the same coast that they won the championship on to run the number 1 plate. So that's why you'll see like a Trey Kennard win the 250 East Lights East title in 2008 and not run the number 1 plate in 2009 because he was not on the East Coast. So yeah, Cooper Webb is your reigning champion in the 450cc class. He won the championship with he didn't get 9 wins. Was it 7 wins? Sorry, don't quote me on that, but I believe it was 7 wins on the season. He had an amazing year, beat Ken Roczen by 35 points, and now he has earned the right to wear that number 1 plate for 2022. Colt Nichols won the East Coast Championship with, let me see here, sorry guys, my memory isn't as good as it once was. Was it, I believe it was 5 wins? Let me see here. Or was it 3 wins? Yeah, he got 3 wins. Justin Cooper won the West Coast with, did he get 3 wins as well? So they both won with 3 wins. Yeah, riders you will see in the 450cc class, you will see Eli Tomac on the number 3 bike, Yamaha, Dylan Ferrandis, Ken Roczen, Marvin Musquin, which this is rumored to be his last season. He signed a Supercross only deal. You will see Justin Barcia, the Troy Lee Designs Gas probably win Anaheim 1. I'm calling it right now. And you'll see a bunch of privateers that, honestly, no disrespect to them, but I don't think they're making a main. You'll see Adam Cianciarulo, who is called the Wonder Boy of Supercross because of his amateur career. Well, he's not really the Wonder Boy anymore, but his personality is, his riding isn't, because Cooper Webb clearly has his number. Yeah. Points are paid 26 points for a race win and an overall Triple Crown win. And the most points at the end of the year wins the 2022 Supercross title. And yeah, there will, at the end of the year, when someone wins a title, they will get, I believe it's $1 million from the AMA, plus all their other sponsors. So yeah, people who are wondering that, yes, they do win money when they win the championship. That's why it's so prestigious. And plus, to have your name in the record books is pretty cool too. There will also be a manufacturer's championship. So basically, whatever manufacturer, Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Husqvarna, Suzuki, and Gas, and KTM, whoever scores the most points out of the brands, so that includes, I believe, all the privateers too, are included in this. They will get a big trophy to hang up, and then the champions will also get a number 1 plate. How you could tell what class you are watching, the 450cc class will have this right here, the black number with the white background. The 250cc class will have a white number with a black background. So that's how you can tell what class you're watching. And plus, the 450s are louder. So yeah, that's about all I have right here. If you have any more questions about Supercross or whatever, ask me literally anything about the sport. I'm sure, even if you ask me like, oh, who won Anaheim 3 2014, I can answer that. Like, that's Chad Reed, by the way. Yeah, ask me anything about the sport in the last 10 years. I can answer it. thank you all so much for watching. Hope this all helped all the new fans. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.